What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. It's been a while since we've been here and worked here. I think it's been 3 months since I've been here. So yep, back to the messy shop. But we're always busy in here, always got trucks going on. Now there's the 5th truck being built. Matt Cody's truck right there. It's underway. They're I think here another week or two it's gonna go out to powder coat. So that's getting done there. So we had a pretty good time in Montreal. Broke some stuff up. I bent a front brake rotor. That front brake rotor's bent. Zoom into it. There's the brake rotor. That's bent. This bar right here, this sway bar arm, was swinging for most of the freestyle, and when I rolled over at the end, it swung under and smashed into the bottom of the brake rotor while it was glowing red. And when it's glowing red like that, it's very pliable. So that's pretty much done. So I'm going to pull that apart. Also, when I pulled a 4-link apart, and you see right here, this 4-link came over here and hit this and bent this 4-link a little bit. So we have a press in the other garage. We're going to do that. And I also have this 4-link right here, got welded back up right here. That pulled that bung out. When I hit on the sidewalls real hard, it pulled that 4-link apart. And actually, because these are bigger rod ends than a standard truck uses, so I run these heavy rod ends. So these usually break on other monsters, but mine are heavy duty. So what they do is they pull apart right here. So that was the issue I had. So that's all welded back up. So I'm going to put this 4-link back in and get that in, and then pull that other 4-link out, and we have a 60-ton press in the other garage. We're going to straighten that 4-link. So get that out of the way. So let's get this 4-link in, guys, and we'll get that other one out. So let's get to work. Alright, so the other 4-link is in, the one that's welded and fixed, that one's back in. So now we're going to take this one that has a slight bend in it, take that one out, take it over to the other garage, and put it in the press, and we'll straighten it. As long as they're not too bent, we can usually press them back straight. This one just has a slight bend in it, so it's salvageable. So let's get that out and get that over there. Got the 4-link out, and now we're gonna go get it in the press in the other garage, and we'll press it straight and get it back in, so it won't take too long. Let's get it done. You ready? Got your headlight? All right, let's go. So this is the press. It's a 60-ton press. Give you an idea of the cylinder to my hand. Put the 4-link in there. Wait. Alright, so we got the 4-link straight. As you can see, this one's straight, this one is not. Just to give you an idea, this 4-link is way beyond being repairable. We can't straighten it, because if you would try to straighten that, the metal would be way too fatigued to be able to take the punishment that we put these through. So also, you see these rod ends, like I said before, I run a bigger than standard rod end. This is a 160,000 pound rating rod end that we run on overkill. It was actually the first truck to run them all the way around, and also I have these misalignment bushings right here, which allowed the truck to articulate full range of motion on the rod end, which these don't. These are what you normally see on your standard monster truck and all the trucks in Monster Jam events. This is an 80,000 pound rating rod end compared to this 160,000 pound. That's why I tend to pull these bungs apart and break these welds right here. Usually this will open up like it's that. They'll expand and just open up and rip apart, but these will not. These are bad boys right here. So that's all ready to go. And also I thought about maybe I could start a YouTube channel putting things in a big hydraulic press and smashing things. I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be different. What do you guys think? Also, this is a Bronco. This is actually the first thing I've ever rolled over, motor vehicle wise. So, brings back some memories. Alright guys, let's get this 4-link over here and get it back in the truck, and I'm going to start on this brake rotor. Four links back in, so now I'm going to change the brake rotor. For those of you who don't know, this is the brake rotor, this is your brake caliper, this is your drive shaft. We run our brake system on the drive lines because it's more efficient with the planetaries, so we don't have to have a huge brake system. We just run this small compact brake system on the drive lines. So what I have to do now is take this drive shaft blanket off. This blanket actually protects fans or spectators in case our universal joints come apart right here, so they can't fly out. So I have to take this blanket off, unbolt the drive shaft loops, take these clamshells, we call these clamshells, take them off, I take the caliper off, and then pull the whole the pinion hat and rotor off. It's all one assembly. Then I unbolt it off of here. It's hard to see on there. So I get that going. So let's get that all apart and get that rotor changed out. Okay, so brake rotor off, and as you can see there's a bolt missing, there's a bolt broke out. I don't know where it's at, right here. You see that? That's where the sway bar arm swung and hit it. And now we got this other, it's not a new brake rotor, it's a used one that had a bit of like a little tiny bit of a warp in it, but you can sand that out once they're off the truck. So this one's still good to go. It's just not brand new. So we're gonna put this one on and that should do the trick. So we're gonna get this swapped out. So I gotta take these bolts out, put this on. I got new bolts going on there. So let's get ready. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I got the new rotor on the hat. So now we'll have to put this, that goes back on the pinion, right there, and tighten it down. Now these holes right here, the little, they're not exactly symmetrical. So like these two right here are closer together than these two right here. So you have to index that to the drive shaft before you put it on, so you're not fighting it and trying to turn the pinion and everything. So we're gonna put that on there. Then get this back together, so we're about 45 minutes away or a half hour away, then it'll be completely done. So get that project out of the way. Alright, so it's all back together. Got the new brake rotor in there. Well, not new, slightly used. Shocks are rebuilt. We have 2 bent shock shafts. The 4 links are back under it. And also the sway bar. And if you listen carefully in the Montreal video, the first jump in freestyle, you hear a snap. And that's actually what you heard, was that sway bar breaking. And so the entire freestyle run, I basically did with no front sway bar. So it was a ton of body roll and things like that. So when these break, look in here, when they snap, they expand in that aluminum block, in that carrier block. So basically, that's on there forever unless you really dig it out and press it out, which we have a lot of spare aluminum blocks. So I got that on, and basically she's ready to go again. So that's it, guys. And also, before I go, in the comments, I always get a lot of questions of how did I get into the sport or how did I become a monster truck driver. My dad has been doing monster trucks for I think around 38 years, 37 years now. 1981, 1982, somewhere in there. So that's how I got started. My parents have always been, my mom back in the 90s drove. She was actually the first woman to compete in the major point series of monster trucks. And my mom was actually the pioneering woman of mainstream monster truck drivers. So she's not the first driver, I can't say that, but she's the first one to actually mainstream it, and a woman being competitive in that level. So a lot of people may not know that, the newer generation fans. And yeah, so my parents have always been in it. You know, my dad's still doing it. I don't think he'll ever quit doing it. Also, I don't own the truck. Marty Garza and my father co-own the truck with each other. Another thing is, who takes the truck, you know, when I'm not at shows or if I'm in Canada. My dad brings the trucks back here to Maryland to our shop. These trucks are based out of Hagerstown, Maryland, so we have a shop here. All 4 trucks are here, and actually we're building the 5th truck now. My dad's building Matt Cody's new truck, so that should be debuted sometime this summer. Other than that, guys, maybe I'll answer a few more questions in the upcoming videos. Also, I have news that I will be doing a show in Cardiff, Wales, in Europe, or the UK, so I'm excited about that. I haven't been to Europe yet. And Kevin Talbot, I'll be coming to see you, man. Go check out his YouTube channel, Kevin Talbot. He does a lot of RC stuff, crazy RC stuff. He's always bashing them and doing awesome things with that, so go check out his channel. Him and Pat, Kevin, Pat, they give me a lot of love on my channel, so go show them guys some love, check them out. And so I'm going to end this video now, guys. We have a show down in Georgia this week. Actually, the next 2 weekends are in Georgia, so we're going to have a lot of fun down there, and maybe some more carnage. Hopefully not too much more carnage, but truck's ready to go 100% again. We're going to load it up tomorrow, then we're going to head out Thursday. And that's basically it. I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. So all the new subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And please share, like, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I will catch you in the next video, guys. Peace.